What is going on YouTube? It is your boy Jamie. Look, y'all. Today we are finally back with another video. Now, look, today we have an interesting question from somebody off on my DMs. They said, "Yo, J Mid, what would be a message to a person that's trying to become a content creator that you would tell them to avoid doing?" By the way, love your channel. Keep it the great work. First of all, appreciate the question. I would say to not call yourself a streamer. I feel like right now in the world that we're living in with this content creation stuff, a lot of people that want to be content creators or that want to start making content make a mistake by making themselves streamers. And when you're starting out, that's not really, I think, what you're aiming for. I think a lot of people are just trying to go with the flow and seeing what other people are doing. And I have to keep a reminder, when you are making content, this is about you. You see what I'm saying? This is your channel. This is you. So when you're trying to, a lot of people, when they try to say like, "Oh, I'm a streamer," wrong. Some of y'all don't even understand what it takes to be a streamer. And I'm not even trying to be mean. I'm just telling you what it is. I don't got to be the biggest content creator as of right now. I don't got to have 10 million subs to tell you. It's just obvious. If you pay attention, you would realize, bro, if I'm just starting out to make content, let me take one video at a time. Let me just do what works for me. Let me do what I know that's going to bring the best out of me, right? Instead of just, oh, well, because everybody else is streaming, I'm a streamer now. You do realize being a streamer, not only does that cost a lot of money, that costs a lot, like, and again, it might sound crazy. Some of y'all got to be in shape for that stuff, because you got to think, when you make yourself a so-called streamer now you have to stay on for a couple of hours. It's like you're forcing yourself to do something that you don't want to do. And like I said, we all know as a content creator, that's not what you want to do, because you're not going to be in the right headspace. You're going to be frustrated. Some of y'all are going to probably, like, think about it. Imagine you call yourself a streamer and you're just starting out, right? And you know for a fact that, oh, I don't really want to be a streamer, but because this is the wave, I'm a streamer. And you're streaming and nobody pops through, right? What you going to do then? Because see, that's what's going to happen. And I'm not even trying to be mean to you. I'm just telling you what it is. Like, this is not, I understand the world that we live in now. A lot of people have blown up overnight. They've went crazy. What you have to understand, the world that we live in now, a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, are trying to do this content creating stuff. So now when you think it's just going to be a walk in the park, it's not even close. That's why I keep trying to tell you, like, bro, I'm not even trying to tell, I'm just telling y'all what, like, to me, what is a mistake. Stop calling yourself a streamer. Just say you're a content creator, right? Because if I'm new to your channel and you're telling me you're a streamer, guess what, the viewer, I'm expecting you to do? I'm expecting you to stream 24/7, because you told me you're a streamer. But you know in your right mind that you just want to make content, right? You don't really want to be on the stream 24/7. And what I mean by that takes a lot. Like I said, like, some of y'all probably fall asleep quick, like your body will shut down because you're not in shape. And I'm not saying you got to be in shape to do all of this stuff. I'm just saying the stuff that you're seeing on the internet right now is not as simple as you might think it is, because a lot of people they're in a better position than you, right? They can, like, some of y'all be surprised, right? Like, I know when a lot of y'all are watching some of these people doing this IRL streaming stuff, some of them do go to the gym, right? Because they got free time. Some of them actually hire cameramen. They got all of this stuff figured out. You just trying to start it. You don't have nothing figured out yet. So it's like you're setting yourself up for failure with that. And another thing I would say is stop asking for handouts. And I'm not even trying to be mean or like funny. I'm just telling y'all, like, again, what I feel like is a mistake. I feel like, one, asking for a handout and then calling yourself a streamer is a mistake, is because you're trying to build, again, this is about you, right? The whole point of trying to be your own brand is about you. It isn't about trying to copy somebody else. That's why I be saying a lot of people that be trying to do this content stuff, they get exposed, because in the reality, it's not really for them. You see what I'm saying? Now, I said this stuff multiple times. You can tell by looking at their content. Like, some of y'all gonna say, well, how can you say that when you don't know them personally? Pay attention to the content that they're making. Pay attention to the energy that they're giving in their videos. Pay attention to their mindset. You can tell attention to detail on the person making the content, if they care about whatever they're talking about or whatever they're making the content about. It's all of these things, right? And when some of y'all just want to go out there and have handouts and things given to you, it's not really going to end well, because if something is given to you and you really know in your right headspace that you really don't care about doing this, you're just doing it because of what's trending right now in the world, you will get exposed for that. You see what I'm saying? That's why, like, I keep trying to tell y'all, like, bro, if you want to be a content creator, go for it. But don't act like this is just something that you can finesse people and, use people right now. And I know that might sound crazy because y'all looking at the world. I just seen Justin Bieber go on Twitch the other day, right? And you got all of these people. You're right. You're absolutely right. But guess what? They already have a name. They're already known for something. You are not. See, it's a difference. Trust me, I get it. I see all of this stuff. Next thing you're going to see Kanye West going live. You're going to see all of these people going live. You're going to see 6ix9ine start going live on Twitch. It's going to get to like that part. I get that. But you have to understand is they already have a name that's known. You don't. So they have the advantage that you don't have, right? That doesn't mean that you can follow and do what they're doing, because again, they're already known. You're not. You're your own brand. It's like I said, it's literally like an artist starting out. Nobody knows your music. Nobody knows who you are. You have to go out there and earn it. Now, like I said, in the world that we live in now, it's a lot difficult than what it is, because like I said, everybody's trying to do it. It's like everybody's trying to now eat off of what is trending. And some people are getting exposed for it. Some people are, getting lucky with it. Some people are actually winning with it, right? And like I said, to me, if you really want to be great, it will show. It will show. It will show, like in your videos. It will show. Like, a lot of y'all worry about edits and thumbnails. I wouldn't really pay attention to that. Like, that's nothing too, I would say. If you're starting out, don't worry about that stuff. Worry about whatever the content that I'm making, you're in the right headspace. Whatever you're talking about, you are going to bring the energy, the right mindset. Do what you want to do is what I'm saying, right? But don't all of a sudden, man, Flight Reacts got a reaction. I want to do reactions because Flight did it. No. If you want to do reactions, do it because you want to do reactions, right? Again, y'all have to do this for you. And this is why some of y'all give up so quick. Like when I play the game a lot, and I play the game a lot, and y'all clearly see some old Madden highlights in the background. And I see people with like Twitch TV in their name or whatever they have in their name, or YouTube in their name, and you search up their name and they don't have no type of content. It's like they quit. And you know what that tells me? They quit because they didn't really love it. Like that should be an interception. We're getting off track here. But when I look at the way the world works right now, a lot of y'all want things to be given to you instead of you actually having to go out there and prove that you did it yourself. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, I understand this video was literally about what was a mistake. Like I said, don't stop calling yourself a streamer. Stop looking for handouts. Again, I will say again, stop worrying about thumbnails. Stop worrying about edits. If you're just starting out, you don't. That shouldn't be none of your worries. It's like some of y'all. That's nothing we can say. Don't put too much workload on you. Again, you have to. You are the content creator here. You're the creator. You are the most important thing out of everything. Because if you aren't in the right mindset, the content not gonna be in the right mindset, right? And this is not even like some type of like, oh, you have to. Again, this isn't acting. This is you want to be in the right headspace. Trust me, I've been in the wrong headspace a lot of times to where it's like I don't even feel like dropping a video. That's why like some of y'all be like, bro, Jay, you ain't drop a video in a couple of days. Guess what? I'm human, gang. I'm not always in the right mindset to drop a video. Yes, I love making content. That's why I got over 1,000 videos on this channel. But sometimes I don't be in the right mindset. And if I'm not, I don't post. But I always try to be consistent on here is because I always like to keep y'all updated what I got going on. Y'all know I'm a gamer. Y'all can see that in the background. See some Madden footage in the background. So y'all already know what it is with me. But it's like I don't overdo it. I don't overwhelm myself with it because I realize I'm the most important person. I'm the main character because like I said, if I'm not in the right mindset, my energy not gonna be good. All of that's gonna be bad. And it's not something you have to train for. It's just the type of who are you as a content creator, right? Are you somebody trying to copy somebody? Are you somebody trying to follow somebody? Or are you trying to be yourself? And if you being yourself, it's going to show, bro. Like, and I feel like a lot of people right now would love that for people that's trying to make content. If you're yourself, they would love it. Because let's say, you had a bad day and you get on stream like, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, I had the worst day, right? What if somebody joined your stream and I had a rough day too? Like, well, now they feel like they have a connection. Pause. Because you're being yourself. You're telling the chat like, yo, I'm not in the right mindset. I'm just telling y'all, no, I'm just giving y'all a heads up. Instead of just going on stream knowing you're not in the right mindset, you're not gonna say nothing. Like, and your chat can tell. Like, I think I've told you this before. One time I was streaming and like I had a life situation happen to me, right? Like, cause time was going by fast. And I really I didn't like, the chat didn't know, but somebody in my community knew. They was like, yo, Jay, are you straight? Like, cause something was off with me. And it happened while I was streaming. So it like threw everything off. And I was like, bro, I gotta go. Like, I'm not in the right mindset. And they respect you for that. If you're honest with people, they'll show more love and support for that, right? Because you're being you at the end of the day. I feel like I said, a lot of people, content is, and I won't even say content, it's more like a Twitch thing. It's how Twitch is. It's not like, I think content creation is the a great thing right now, but what's taken over is Twitch, right? And people want to know why you see all of these celebrities on Twitch and things like that. Is because that is the wave right now. Twitch pays a lot of money to people, which is wrong. You could think it's wrong for the people that are taking advantage of it. Like, for example, you're seeing Ray J out there, right? He already's known. Like, again, and this is what I'm saying. Like, why you can't tell me all of a sudden people that already had a name for something, whether it was acting or being a rapper or whatever they were doing, right? All of a sudden now they want to stream. Like, we understand what's going on here, right? But that's why I keep trying to tell y'all, just be yourself at the end of the day, because eventually those people, they're gonna probably like, oh, they're not gonna be streaming like that. That's why I said stop calling yourself a streamer, because if you put that stuff on you and you know that's not what you are, your expectations aren't gonna be as high as you're making them be, right? Like, I guarantee you, y'all, when y'all try to tell me about these artists and these famous people going on streams and doing these, there's gonna be a time to where they stop doing it, and some of y'all are gonna be like, oh, I done quit. But why did you quit? You see what I'm saying? It's like, if you knew this what you wanted to do, why would you quit? Those people that were doing it, they didn't need to do it. And that's why, like, right now people are saying it's messed up, because rightfully and technically they shouldn't be doing it, because they don't need to do it. It's like they're doing it because on how the world is working right now, and the way the world is working right now, money talks. And I'm not even trying to be funny, it's a fact. Money literally talks everything right now on this earth. If you have money, you can, I'm not saying you could do anything you want, but it's like nobody can really talk to you. You see what I'm saying? And you could say that could be a reason, but if you're just not starting out, bro, like, understand, it's gonna be a grind, and you gotta love it at the end of the day. You gotta have a purpose to why you want to make the content. You can't be shy of letting people know who you are. You can't be afraid to express your feelings about things. You gotta be honest with you, because at the end of the day, you're building your own brand. That's how this is, right? And another thing I would say is why I don't ask for handouts is because if you ask for a handout, and let's say that person you ask for a handout with, they help boost your platform and your career. If you ever get into a situation to where you get into a disagreement, they can kind of use that against you, right? Now, this is why, it depends on who's all in your circle and who you're communicating with. But I look at that like people can use that against you. Like, oh, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have blah, blah, blah. Like, nobody can literally tell me, oh, Jay, man, you got lucky. As y'all see, my laptop is about to die, so I got to put that charger in. Like, nobody could sit here and tell me, Jay, man, you got lucky, fam. J-Mid did his own thing. J-Mid ain't have no handouts. J-Mid ain't get no, like, people have shouted me out before, but it wasn't like I didn't put the work in. You can go on my channel. I got streams for like 10 hours, 11 hours. I'm a gamer at the end of the day. Okay. So that's not new to me. That's not like, some of y'all like, bro, like, somebody asked me like, yo, Jay, how do you go live stream for 10 hours or 11 hours? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Those streams that I did for 10 hours and 11 hours, it didn't even feel like 11 hours to me. And that was because I'm a gamer, and it to me is I'm used to it. So like when I'm on the game a long time, y'all might look at it like, bro, you on the game not long, like how you streaming for that long? It felt like probably a 2 hour stream to me, not 11 hours, but it's like because you weren't able to notice, like somebody like, how are you not tired? I love the game, right? So again, you put yourself in a situation, in a position to do something that's going to put you in the right mindset, in the right headspace. Now, yes, have I had a stream before to where I've legit fell asleep? Yes, but I also woke up in that stream and then continued to stream, right? I didn't even notice I fell asleep, and I think that happened when I was working my 9 to 5 2 years ago. And this is how you know I like I'm a gamer and I love to make my content. I can literally tell y'all when this happened. I think I was playing 2K23, and I was like a Friday night. I think I got home from work and I told my chat, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stream for y'all. And I ended up streaming, was playing random rec. I think I lost a couple of games and like I just dozed off. No, I think I won a game. It was something like that, and I dozed off and I woke up and I look at the chat and it was like, yeah, he knocked out, blah blah blah. I was like, I'm still streaming. And instead of me just ending the stream, I was like, I'm gonna just continue. Like, just keep going, right? Because I knew I was gonna stay on the game and get some more games in. But my whole point is, like, when y'all ask me like how do I stream for hours and how do I do it, it's you gotta love to do this at the end of the day, bro. Like, not everybody can do it. And like I said, it's up to you, the type of content creator you want to be, or the type of content that you're trying to make here, right? Like somebody was like, bro, you talk so fast. I don't necessarily think I talk so fast. I mean, I might stutter a little bit, right? But I'm trying to get my point out. But here's the thing. You don't see me go on my channel and, because I stuttered, I got to edit that part out. No, because that's me. If I talk fast and I skipped on a word, that's me at the end of the day. Like I just did right there. You see what I'm saying? But I'm not going to edit nothing out because that's me. That's who I am. That's J Mid at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, there's no need to edit that part out. You're not going to be perfect on here. Understand this. As a content creator, your content is not going to be perfect. Do we want great, perfect content? Yes, absolutely. Who doesn't? But it's not going to be perfect. And understand me when I say this. When you, Justin Bieber's and Kanye West and Kim Kardashians, they're not going to be streamers 24/7, right? So if some of y'all right now are throwing in the towel because you saw that, you might as well keep the towel thrown, because that tells me you don't really love it. You tried to hop on the wave, and you see somebody with a bigger opportunity hopped on the wave. You're ready to give up. Yes, you can feel a certain way. Like I said, definitely, it's kind of crazy. They doing it. Yes. But does that mean it stopped you from making that name for you? No, it shouldn't. If you love to do whatever you're doing content wise, keep doing it. You shouldn't, because I seen Justin Bieber go live, I don't want to do it no more. No, keep doing you. But like I said, don't say you're a streamer, because when you do that, you're setting yourself up for failure. If you know you're not the type of person to be on there to stream and like talk to people, you're not a streamer. You're a content creator at the end of the day. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, that's what I would say. Now another person asked me this, which again, it's funny to me how people always, hit me up on burner accounts, but I guess it is what it is. They asked me, is it important that you reply to every comment? Now, it can be, but it depends. Like, if you're just starting out, I would say yes. But if you're somebody that's just, you love to grind and, post your content, you're not going to be able to respond to everybody. Like me, that's one thing that I would agree. I have to, if I could get better at something content wise, that would be the number one thing I could get better at, is replying to comments, right? Because I have over like 1,000+ videos on this channel, to where I love making my content. I can't really reply to every single comment because I have so many comments to get to. Now, yes, y'all see I have done videos where I'm replying to comments and things like that. But starting out, yes, you want to, keep in touch with the people that are showing, the support to you, showing the love to you. Just make sure, just if they ask you how your day going, my day was straight. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't the best day, just because, again, if you're just starting out, keep in mind, those same people, you could have 0 people, right? So again, you always want to show, appreciation for the people that, are rocking with you when you're first starting out. But like I said, you're like in a year in or 2 years in, it's not going to be, you're going to be able to read every comment and get to everybody, because you have so many comments to get to, right? So yeah, like I said, if you ask me, a lot of people are getting exposed content wise, because it's their heart's not with it, bro. It's not with it. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all think a Ray J is gonna stream for the rest of his life, like, and I'm not even trying to be funny, I'm just being honest with y'all. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny with y'all, I'm being honest. They're not going to do it the whole entire time. There's going to be a time to where people are gonna say streaming is, there's no point of streaming no more. Which is why I keep trying to tell y'all, stop calling yourself a streamer, right? Content creation will forever be a thing. I mean, that's just how the world is. But the streaming part is the dangerous part, because if you're, like I said, if you're just starting out and you put that pressure on yourself, you trying to set yourself up for failure at that point. Like me, when I was going live, I didn't call myself a streamer. I told y'all, hey, yo, look, we did like a 5-hour, 8-hour stream, 7-hour stream. I'm going to talk to y'all on the next one, right? I'm going to catch on the next one. Meaning the next video, or if I did do another live stream, but I would tell y'all, I'm going to catch on the next one. It wasn't, oh yeah, man, I'm going to stream for y'all the next one. Unless, like, I'm going to be, oh, you know, I might stream. I would say that, but I wouldn't say, yeah, you know, expect a stream every single day. Like, no. And some of y'all probably are doing that. And this is why you're probably not seeing nothing grow or, you know, improve on your channel, or like looking for a following, because you put the pressure on yourself that you're not ready for, right? Some of y'all right now can't even do a 4-hour stream. You probably would fall asleep in 2 hours in, but you're saying you're a streamer. Like, come on now. I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just be honest with y'all. Right now, if I wanted to do a 24-hour stream, I could do it if I wanted to. Why? And let me tell you why I could. I was going to play a game that was going to put me in the right mindset, headspace, right? Something that would keep me up for 24 hours, that I could talk to y'all and, you know, just be in a good mindset. It probably would be Madden, I'm not going to lie. Now, I'm going to say this again, because a lot of people didn't hear me the first time when I made the first video. Madden is not the greatest game, okay? But it is definitely fun to me, right? Like, yes, there's some things in the game. Obviously, there's some old footage to where there was some broken things in the game, especially on defense, but the game is playable. You have a lot more control over your experience, right? So I could do a long stream because I'm not going to put myself in for failure. I'm not going to set myself up for the stream to be bad, or I'm going to get irritated and frustrated. I'm going to definitely take a break, but I'm not going to sit here and, yeah, I'm going to stream something and it's going to make me pissed off and make me want to end the 24-hour stream early. Like, no. Right? But to the person that asked, that was a great question, because we honestly got to talk about a lot of things. I think those things would definitely put y'all in the wrong spot when it comes to content creation. Like I said, don't call yourself a streamer. Don't ask for handouts. And at the end of the day, just be you and be your own brand. And that's what makes it the greatest thing to me about being a content creator, is when it's all said and done, it's you. You did that. If you didn't have no handouts, if you just did your own thing, you didn't really no editors, no thumbnails, and it was you just being you, that's what makes it the greatest thing. You betted on yourself, right? You took a chance on yourself, and look how it paid off. And again, it's not even about paying off. It's look at what you built. You see what I'm saying? Like me, the fact that I don't have the greatest setup, no editing, no thumbnails are crazy, and I was able to build over 2,000 plus people and have over at least 500,000 views overall on this channel. That's good to me. But obviously, like I said, I have goals. Obviously, I haven't reached those goals. You already know the goal for me right now is 5K subs. You haven't reached that goal. But does that mean I'm gonna, I didn't reach my goal, I'm not gonna drop no videos, I'm not gonna, upload, I'm not gonna do none of that, so I'm gonna just give up? No. That's not what I'm gonna do, because like I said, at the end of the day, I'm a gamer, and I love doing this stuff. And if you think I don't love doing it, look at my channel and tell me what I don't love to do. Right? And this ain't even about me. But like I said, I'm just answering the question. But another thing is, let me see my comments real quick. So this guy right here says, I seen your videos about 2K, and I agree with the things you're saying, but getting rid of the wreck is just insane at the end of the day. Again, if you saw the video, you would understand why I said the things that I said. So I'm really not gonna pay mind to that. Not trying to be funny, I'm just being honest. If you saw the video and you see why I said remove the wreck, you would understand why. I mean, a lot of the frustrations that y'all are dealing with on that game is easy fixes. It's just they refuse to pay attention to it and they just act like it doesn't really matter. That's why you don't really see me streaming that game. Even though that somebody hit me up and was like, yo, you can use this account. I don't play it. I don't use this account, blah, blah, blah. Cool, I appreciate it. But, on my account, you see the game that I actually purchased was Madden. And you see that in the background. Am I the greatest Madden player? No. But guess what I spend majority of my time doing when I play the video game? It's majority Madden. All right, I think like in these clips, I think I was like an 82 overall. I'm no money spent, by the way. I'm like an 88 overall right now. But and I won my third Super Bowl last night. By the way, I went undefeated in my season when it comes to Ultimate Team. No money spent, by the way. So we won like 9-0, undefeated. Obviously in the playoffs, won the Super Bowl. I got my third ring, and it's fun to me. You see what I'm saying? And that right there is what to me gaming is all about. Is, are you having fun at the end of the day? You're not going to win every game, of course not, but are you having fun? So when y'all tell me that, oh well, I seen your video about you saying get rid of the wreck, but I just disagree, let me ask you this question: are you having fun in the wreck? Yes or no? Take away, even if you have a team, let's take away the team, would you consider yourself still having fun? I don't even want to make this video about 2K because you already know it's really not, but I'm just answering this question here, right? And if the answer is no, then there you go. That's why I said remove it. You could always make something very similar to it, but I think the name of the wreck alone is just cursed and popped. And if y'all pay attention, T literally streams it, and when we try to get a couple of games, and it's literally what we know what's going to happen. The same BS 24/7. So it's like, what's the point of putting yourself in the wrong mindset headspace knowing what you're going to deal with on the game? And that's why you don't see me, knowing like I have access to an account that has the game, put myself through that misery, because it's not worth it to me. I'd rather play a game that puts me in the right headspace and a game that I can have fun with. So that's why y'all see a lot of Madden stuff. And if I do make a 2K video, it's a lot of old footage, because like I said, you're not going to see me streaming that game at all. To me, it's not worth it. All right, let me see if I have any more comments. Why didn't this comment come before? How do you deal with negativity as a content creator? You just keep posting. You don't let it really affect you. Negativity is something that tells you you're winning at the end of the day. And the reason why I say that is because not everybody's going to like you in this world. There's a lot of people right now, they've never met me. They probably hate me in my videos, but they never have met me. But guess what? They still do what at the end of the day? They still going to tune in. They might not hit the like button or sub. They still going to tune into you. So the negativity just shows you're going in a direction of your name is getting talked about. You're getting known more, right? You're making that name for you. You're doing what you want to do. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're building yourself something. That's what that means. And I know it might sound crazy. Like, why is somebody dissing me? How is that telling me I'm doing something good? Well, you got to look at it from the bright side, right? If you're just getting compliments, that could be a good thing and a bad thing. But if you're getting compliments and people that don't like you, that tells me you're building something. Because one, people know who you are, and two, there's a reason why they have that opinion about you, right? They've seen your videos, they've been watching your content. So I don't let the negativity bother me. Y'all see me, I still drop my content. I don't care what nobody got to say about me. People that made videos about me, I don't care. Because guess what? When I prove the points, one thing I'm gonna understand about this is too as well, as a content creator, I'm gonna tell you this as well. Not all of your videos, a lot of people, even if you're making the right points in the video, they're still gonna act like it never happened. Like, I've made so many videos to where people have called me out on stuff. I make a video showing what I was talking about and they act like it never happened. You can't let that phase you either, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie, some of my videos on my channel, I might go in and see, because I don't want the same thing on my channel. Like, I don't want me talking about something over and over again as of like 5 videos in total. Like, no, it can be 2 videos, but 5 videos of me explaining the same thing. Like some of those videos where I was talking about breakdowns with the randoms when it comes to 2K, some of those videos might honestly get deleted because, like, if I made 5 of them, to me that's too much. And like I said, a lot of y'all act like it never happened. Now, does that mean, oh no, you're taking the video down because it didn't get no views? No, it's not about views to me. It's about, I already proved this point in narrative multiple times. And I'm telling y'all, when it comes to the content world, and you do what I'm telling you to do, meaning you don't force the pressure on yourself, you don't set yourself up for failure, you don't have to worry about celebrities and these athletes trying to be streamers, because they're gonna do what they were known to do, or what they had the name to do in the first place, and they're not gonna be doing this content stuff like y'all think it is. So I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, like, if you really want to be a content creator and win, keep going. You don't quit. You really don't. Because I didn't curse people out that have, like, when it comes, I know a lot of y'all love this 2K talk for some reason, right? And the fact that a lot of y'all be, oh, you're delusional, but you still watch. Like, it's just funny to me, right? But I don't let the comments get to me. But for example, like I said, when I see people with YouTube or Twitch in their name, and I search them, but I'm like, bro, you quit, and then be curse them out, because it's like, bro, you're a clown. And the reason why I say you a clown is because you put YouTube and Twitch in your name thinking that was gonna boost your way of building something when it comes to content creation, and it's not. But like I said, that's all I really got for y'all today, man. Let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. Hopefully I gave some of y'all advice. Hopefully some of y'all continue to do what you do, because if you don't, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do regardless, and I'm gonna keep it going. Nothing's gonna really shut me down from doing what I want to do. So yeah, man, hopefully I gave y'all some advice and answered y'all problems and questions. And it's your boy J Mid, and we signing out here, man. Glove motion all 2025 chat. By the way, sports is here, right? I mean, everything is back. We got football, obviously the NFL been back, college football been back. We already know about that. We got college basketball. We got women's college basketball here. A lot of sports are back, so I'm gonna be watching. I'm gonna be tuned in. Will I be doing reactions? I don't know. Here's the thing about the reactions, because a lot of y'all asking about this as well. I thought you had a reaction channel, Jay. I do have a reaction channel. The thing about the reaction channel is I don't want to get copyrighted while doing reactions, right? So if I'm able to do it, I might have to do some research about this. I don't want to get no copyright claim, because, you know, YouTube could end up, you know, getting a strike and things like that. So I'll see what I can do with that, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. In order for the reaction channel, maybe we have to do it with no sound. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. But like I said, y'all stay tuned for more. It's your boy J Mid, and we sign out here, man. Peace.